Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. I am Nasir Ahmad Tasal. I am from Afghanistan and have worked for Afghanistan National Skills Development Program, NSDP, in various technical positions, particularly NOS and curriculum development, as well as training of vocational trainers. Today I would like to tell you a little bit about the total system approach to competency-based training, or CBT, in Afghanistan. The first thing, which is very important for the government, is economic development policies and educational strategies, which highlights the economic goals and the educational system for the country. In considering the economic development policies and educational strategies, we need to know the priority economic sectors and also occupational areas in each sector. Therefore, there is a need for job and labor market analysis in order to assess the demand and supply of workers to the labor market. Why we conduct labor market assessment? We conduct labor market assessment to identify the demand for skilled workforce in different economic sectors and occupational areas in different levels and in different geographical areas. Once we identify the priority occupations, then there is a need for developing National Occupational Skills Standard, or NOS, for each occupation. NOS is the specification of competencies expected of a skilled worker who is gainfully employed for an occupational area and level as required by the industries. We were using the DACAM process for developing National Occupational Skills Standard. In the DACAM process, we perform three types of analysis. First, occupational analysis. Second, job analysis. And third, task analysis. According to the National TVET Strategy for Afghanistan 2013 through 2018, the responsibility of developing and revising NOS refers to the Afghanistan National Skills Development Program, or NSDP, or TVET Regulatory Authority, which is not engaged in the TVET provision, whereas the responsibility of curriculum development refers to the TVET providers. In the outcome-based TVET system, the goal of TVET providers is to teach the skills, knowledge, and attitudes trainees need to be able to meet the occupational standards and hence receive certification. Thus, TVET providers have to develop curricula based on the NOS, leading to a qualification through an appropriate learning process. TVET providers develop curricula through the process of instructional analysis and written instructional materials, or WIM, through the process of instructional design and development. The TVET providers implement training programs using the developed written instructional materials and perform formative and summative assessments, and then refers TVET graduates to the national assessment for the purpose of National Vocational Qualification Certificate. NSDP, or TVET Regulatory Authority, bears the responsibility of organizing national assessment and certification. Assessment and certification needs to be accessible to all candidates who feel competent and meet the requirements of respective occupational standards, irrespective of how and where they were trained. NSDP or Tibet Regulatory Authority will issue a national vocational qualification certificate to people who successfully pass the occupational assessment and then introduce them as competent graduates or workers to the labor market, and the output of the system as competent graduates. These certified people can respond. If these certified people can respond to the requirements of the employers or workplace, it means the whole system has been implemented well. On the other side, if we fail to reach this goal, it means there is a problem somewhere in this whole system. Therefore, a proper analysis should be done in order to find out where the problem is. This was my presentation and overview on the total system approach to CBT in Afghanistan. Thank you very much for your attention. Allah Hafiz.